Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you about TCLI Foundation. TCLI Foundation is a non-profit organization that exists in Nigeria and in Canada. I started it in Nigeria while I was in med school, and I started it in Canada when I migrated here. Over the years, we've been restructuring, we've been shaping, we've been trying to provide solutions to the community. We've been trying to provide awareness and education to the community. We've been educating people, we've been providing access, we've been providing a lot of opportunity to people. And sometimes people ask me, why do you do the things you do? Sometimes I ask myself, why do you do the things you do? So for me, since I was a child, I always wanted people to be empowered. Always wanted people to be happy. I wanted people to have good health, to have good education, to have good finance, good progress of their finances, to be financially literate, to be financially educated. I've always wanted all that, and at the time I was young, I thought like the way I could provide solutions was to treat people, was to make people feel better about their health. When I grew up, I found that I could do more than just that. I could do a lot of things. I could do everything I am interested in doing. I have multiple interests. So I realized I can't be caged. I can't be put into just one box. And the way I can do that is just provide access to people, opportunity, education to people, which is why I do the work I do with TCLI. In Nigeria, we exist as TCLI, which is basically Tomi Coker Literary Initiative. In Canada, we exist as TCLI Foundation, Tomi Coker Literary Initiative Foundation. We've been in existence for about 9 years. In Canada, a little over 2 years, but the organization as a whole has been in existence for about 9 years. I found out that a lot of things I was privy to, a lot of young people or people at my age weren't privy to those information. An example, which is actually the incident that led to me starting up in Nigeria, was when I won the Anna Prize. It came to my realization that not many young people were even aware that such a competition existed, and then the opportunity it exposed me to, not many people had that access. So I wanted to bring that access to people. I wanted people to get educated. I wanted people to have opportunity. I wanted people to have access. I wanted people to build their network. I didn't want people to be caged in just because of their social class, their social strata, their niche. I wanted people to be able to make a decision, to have an informed opinion, to make a choice. So I wanted to give education, access, opportunity, and empowerment to people. That's basically why I started what I do. And in Nigeria, for me, then the way I did it was with health and education. I didn't want people to make decisions based off their limitations. I wanted them to be empowered, to be educated, to be informed, and then based on their based off them being informed, they can make decisions. So now people aren't making decisions because they didn't have access. They aren't making decisions because they did not know. You know, that factor of I didn't know this could be done this way, I wasn't aware. I wanted to take that off, especially with young people at the time. Because for me, a lot of the networks and opportunities I had was because I was aware. So I wanted to take away privilege. I wanted to create an enabling society, an empowering society, whereby people are able to make choices after being educated, after being empowered, after being enabled. They're making informed decisions, they're making informed choices. So that's why I started what I do basically. In Nigeria, for me, it was health and education, especially with younger people who are in high school, giving them the opportunity, giving them that access, giving them that platform, providing enabling resources to them. When I moved to Canada, it was the same thing. I found out for a lot of newcomers, a lot of immigrants, just because they are new, they are in a different environment that is constantly changing, that is constantly evolving, and they just also like it has to do with their health, it has to do with their finance, it has to do with their level of awareness. A lot of newcomers, especially African communities, face a lot of mental stress they weren't exposed to from their home country. They have the pressure to pay bills. They are coming from a debit-based society to a credit-based society. Sometimes when people want to buy houses, they are saving that I must have the cash. And meanwhile, the environment is different. Just giving them that information, that education. Some people don't also know that by virtue of the job they do, they have they have certain assets, they have certain opportunities, they are aware of certain advantages within the community that they can take advantage of to make their life better. So when they come, just because it's a different place, and typically newcomers face a different kind of challenge, right? So they're trying to pay bills, they're trying to navigate their career path, so they are just one way. And then this stress this stress goes across every member of the family, goes from the mother, the father, the kids, and all that. And everybody feels the stress, and that builds up. Even when the kids move to school, they're faced with that pressure to pay this, to pay that. So I wanted people to live a good and healthy life. By good life, you're mentally there, you're physically present, you're emotionally present, you're financially present, you're educated. So for me, it was more about educating people, providing access, empowering people, enabling people. So the reason why I do basically is to provide solutions to community. I realized that I didn't just want to make people not sick, I wanted to make people happy. I wanted to provide solutions to people. I wanted to provide access to people. I wanted to empower people. I wanted to provide opportunity to people. So the reason I do what I do is because I want people to empower. I want people to have an enabling society. I want people to have an enabling community. I want people to have access. I want people to have information. I want people to have opportunities. I don't want people to do things because they are privileged to do it. I don't want people to do things because they happen to be at the right place at the right time. I want people to have the right information, the right access, the right opportunity, so that they can make informed decisions. So I do things because I like being a solution provider. I go into a place, I find out what the problem is, and I try to see how can we as a community provide solutions to this. How can we strengthen ourselves? How can we reinforce ourselves? So for me, the reason why I do what I do is to empower people, is to provide an enabling society, is to provide an enabling community, is to provide education, is to provide information, is to provide access, is to provide opportunities, to make people aware basically. I don't want a situation whereby social class is depriving us, education is depriving us, limited education is depriving us, our genders are serving as barriers. I want us to have this community effect. So I'm a community person, I'm an engaging person. I want us to all have access, to all have opportunities